Audio on demand from Vision Christian Media.
Exploring faith and the future. Neil Johnson and Bible teacher
Continuing
Dr. Camille
on,
Majdali.
talking about issues of abortion. Camille, abortion, it's one of these things, there are some technical terminologies and sometimes they're misunderstood.
Sure. Terminologies that I'm aware of are two. One is called spontaneous abortion. It's another way of saying a miscarriage, where the human body, of its own accord, will cause the termination of a pregnancy. Hence that term, spontaneous abortions. Then there's another term, therapeutic abortion. This is caused by direct human intervention, usually somebody from the medical profession. It's this latter type, this therapeutic abortion, to which the debates are there. After all, nobody has any choice with the spontaneous abortion. It just happens. It's nature taking its course. But the other, it's human driven, and that's what we have to deal with.
So why is it that in the Western world, we had, some time back, outlawed all forms of therapeutic abortion?
The answer to that question, Neil, is very, very simple. The Western world, the classic Western world, was based on not just Greco-Roman philosophy and culture, but it was also based on Judeo-Christianity. The Bible, and specifically the Ten Commandments, were foundation stones for Western jurisprudence. So, you know the Ten Commandments. The very sixth commandment, found in Exodus 20, verse 13, says simply 4 words, "Thou shalt not murder." Because of this legal foundation in the West, based on Judeo-Christian principles, abortion was just considered murder just as much as if the child was outside of the womb. You see, for example, we have this case in Victoria where a toddler allegedly kidnapped, but ultimately discovered they were murdered by a close family member. Now, of course, the consequences of murdering a young child can be very severe, as it should be. But it was also considered that the child's interests needed to be covered by law when it was still in the womb. And for that reason, it was outlawed. That was the consensus for several centuries. But I might add this, Neil. Abortion has been happening throughout human history, whether it was legal or not, whether it was safe or not. Women were seeking different means to end their pregnancy. And if it was illegal, I know of one case, and I don't know any details, and we're talking about many decades ago, where the woman had 7 children. She now was pregnant with an 8th child. She's nearly 40. She just felt she couldn't handle it. And where she was at, in the American state of Pennsylvania, and we're talking about the 1940s, she just didn't want to have this pregnancy. So however it happened, we can't say, but apparently she was able to get an abortion, even though it was totally illegal. So what I'm getting at is, for centuries, abortion was considered murder, it was considered illegal, and yet also, at the same time, it was still happening. To what extent, we don't know, but that's how it's been.
Faith and the Future with Neil Johnson and Dr. Camille Majdali from Teach All Nations. For more from Dr. Majdali, including books and DVDs on prophecy, Bible commentaries, plus today's and other episodes of Faith and the Future, go to vision.org.au.
Thanks for taking time to listen to this audio on demand from Vision Christian Media. To find out more about us, go to vision.org.au.